Missed an episode of your favorite podcast? Choose from over a decade of content in our archives, not just the latest episode. All free at GCNlive.com.
What is up, friends? Good morning and welcome to The Bright Side, your nutritional program dedicated to the understanding of the vast world of nutritional supplementation. I am your host, Pharmacist Ben, nutritional pharmacist from Boulder, Colorado. I specialize in using nutritional supplements where other healthcare practitioners use toxic pharmaceutical drugs and deadly medical procedures. If you suspect that there are natural nutritional roads to your vitality and to your well-being and to addressing your health challenges, whatever they may be, but you don't know where to begin, you have come to the right place. As you listen to The Bright Side every day, you are more and more in control of your body and of your health. You are more and more knowledgeable, and you know you can overcome any health issue. That's why we're here every day on The Bright Side, helping clear up the sometimes confusing world of nutrition and nutritional supplementation. Over the last 25 years of practicing pharmacy, I've seen drug-free recoveries from diabetes and hypertension, obesity, skin diseases like psoriasis and acne, fibromyalgia, migraine headaches, digestive ailments, autoimmune issues of all kinds. Recoveries that by the standards of modern medicine can only be called miraculous, but what is in the world of the body, what is in the world of biology, standard operating procedure, because the human biological system is a healing system, it's a regenerating system, it is designed divinely to heal and renew itself on a moment-to-moment basis, and while it may seem like it's a miracle to some folks, this renewing system is just the way the body works. It's business as usual for the human body. If you have questions about health or nutrition or prescription drugs, if you want to get off your meds, if you want to get a loved one off their meds and on a good nutritional supplement program, we can help you. We welcome your calls here on The Bright Side at 866-582-9933, 866-582-9933. If you have a success story, if you want to share a success story, if you want to contribute to the conversation, 866-582-9933 is our number. If you want to learn more about the longevity products, the ones I take and the ones I recommend, get to my website, brightsideben.com. brightsideben.com. We've got a shopping cart up there with all the longevity products, including my personal favorite, the multivitamin mineral complex powder that you add to water and drink, the Beyond Tangy Tangerine. It's a great source of the B complex and vitamin C and all your fatty vitamins D, E, A, and K. If you're dealing with cardiovascular issues, it's a great source of cardiovascular nutrients, minerals, trace nutrients, amino acids, chondroitin, MSM, glucosamine. It's great for kids. It's great for folks who don't believe or understand how important a nutritional supplement program can be. It's great for them because they can check it out for themselves. No muss, no fuss, and less than $50 a month. The stuff tastes great too. Most people will notice results within days. The sicker you are, the faster you notice results. You can get it off my shopping cart at brightsideben.com. You could also call Phyllis and Andy or Nasima at 866-735-2470, 866-735-2470. They can tell you all about it. You can also click on the Join Now link on the upper left-hand corner of the page at brightsideben.com, and somebody will get back to you with information. All right, thanks so much for joining us once again on The Bright Side. We've been talking about the biochemical homocysteine that builds up in the body under conditions of nutritional deficiencies. This is all under the heading of nutritional alternatives to nasty, toxic, deadly pharmaceutical drugs, nutritional alternatives to doctor's office visits and cardiologists' knives and pharmaceutical substances and standing in line at the drugstore and insurance companies. These are all nutritional alternatives, non-toxic nutritional alternatives that can reverse the disease process, all degenerative processes, including and especially cardiovascular health disease. Cardiovascular health issues, I should say. So we've been talking about homocysteine. Homocysteine is this nasty toxic chemical that builds up in the body, specifically when there are deficiencies in the B complex. I shouldn't rip on homocysteine too much. Homocysteine does have a role to play. It's important for helping the body build things. But when the levels get too high under conditions of nutritional deficiencies, that's where you can run into some problems. Homocysteine can keep blood from flowing smoothly. It can cause defects in blood vessel walls, and both of these can result in clots and sticky blood. Clots and sticky blood will lead to all kinds of health issues as blood flow to the tissues starts to slow down, and it can result in a heart that has to work too hard. It can result in strokes. It can result in heart attacks. Doctors will treat this sticky blood condition with blood-thinning drugs, Coumadin, which is also known as rat poison, Plavix, Pradaxa. These drugs are worth billions and billions of dollars to drug companies. Almost every year, Plavix is one of the top 5 best-selling prescription drugs. So clearly, there are a lot of people with sticky blood issues who are at risk for heart attacks and strokes. And now, just in case your doctor's looking for an alternative deadly poison, AstraZeneca, one of the largest drug companies in the world, has entered into this deadly blood thinner marketplace with their version of a blood thinner drug called Brilinta. What we're really talking about here, folks, when we talk about sticky blood and when we talk about blood clots, what we're really talking about are problems with inflammation and the immune system. Whether that inflammation, whether that immune breakdown is from a homocysteine issue or digestive byproducts of bacteria in the gut, whatever you're talking about when you talk about disease in general, all disease, not just blood clots, not just heart disease, all disease, folks, what we're really dealing with is a tissue that is not growing as it should. Cells that make up tissue are not growing as they should. That is what all degenerative disease is about. It's as simple as that. Cells are not growing. They're not doing what they should be doing. They're not producing the stuff they should be producing. And there's only 2 reasons why this happens. Number 1, the cell is starving of nutrients. Number 2, it's suffocating in its own waste and toxicity. And that's it, folks. All degenerative disease is the result of cells not growing as they should and not producing the stuff they should be producing as they should be producing it. And there's only 2 reasons why that happens. It's the cell's either starving or it's suffocating, period. And I'm including water and breathing as nutrients, and I'm including exhalation, carbon dioxide that's exhaled as a toxin. So that's it. If you are suffering from arthritis, if you're dealing with heart disease, if you're dealing with cardiovascular issues, if you're dealing with any degenerative disease, any autoimmune disease, there's only 2 things that are going wrong. Your cell, the cell that's involved in the disease process, is starving of nutrients. And number 2, it's suffocating in its own waste and toxicity, and you can call it cancer, and you can call it heart disease, and you can call it Alzheimer's disease, you can call it MS, you can call it whatever the heck you want to call it, but at its core, it's happening because cells are starving and suffocating, and that is good news. That should be good news because it means that we can begin to address almost any degenerative condition. The doctor model, the medical model, does nothing but confuse and obfuscate and make people give up. The bright side philosophy is there's just 2 things you need to deal with, and that is the starvation condition of cells and the toxic waste that these cells are sitting in. That means we can begin to address any kind of degenerative condition, not because of magic, not because of miracles, but because it is in the nature of the body to heal and renew and turn over. Its nature is out with the old and in with the new. It's always turning over. Cells are always turning over. This is so important. The body is constantly removing bad cells and constantly trying to build good cells all the time, be they joint cells or skin cells or bone cells or liver cells or brain cells or heart cells, whatever it is, the body is constantly breaking down old cells, breaking down defective cells, destroying sick cells, and replacing them or attempting to replace them with new healthy cells constantly every second of every day of your life. And that means all we got to do is nutriate, respirate, move the body, and rest, and it's really pretty simple. And it's really pretty logical. And it's really pretty wise. And you don't need doctors, and you don't need drugs to apply its wisdom. The pharmacological medical model needs to be exposed for what it is, a wrong-headed and primitive reductionist, let's cut the body up into parts way of looking at biology that has presided over the most disastrous drop in health and wellness in the history of mankind. I'm Pharmacist Ben. You're listening to The Bright Side. Our number is 866-582-9933. We're coming back with more good health information.
So you've been listening to Pharmacist Ben and Dr. Wallach for a long time now, and you're wondering if longevity really works. Hi, my name is Adam. I'm an employee at GCN, and I've been using longevity products for over 2 years now. Call me today to hear my story at 612-695-5982. You too can lose weight, experience increased energy, and feel better about yourself and the future of your family. Call today, 612-695-5982. That's 612-695-5982.
We the people grow cotton, weave fabric, engrave ink, embed strips and fibers to protect from counterfeit and carting to a private bank, having it lent back at interest, forcing taxes to service debt. This capitalism, or was Jefferson correct when stating a central bank issuing the public currency is a greater menace to the liberties of the people than a standing army? Hi, Ted Anderson. I'm placing a free silver dollar in a book that explains our monetary system. Call for your copy, 800-686-2237. It's time to understand the system. Call 800-686-2237. That's 800-686-2237.
Friends, this is Alex Jones for MidasResources.com. For more than 15 years, I have exclusively used Midas Resources for all my precious metal needs. Whether it's bullion or collectibles you're looking for, Midas Resources is simply the best. I own my gold as a hedge against inflation. This Federal Reserve fiat currency could go the way of the Deutschmark and the Weimar Republic anytime. In these historically dangerous times, it makes sense to physically hold gold and silver. Midas already has some of the best deals in the industry. But if you give them a call and mention the radio special, they will give you a list of the day's super specials. Midas brokers are standing by to answer all your questions at 800-686-2237. They also have a lot of informative free literature explaining the opportunities and risk of holding precious metals. They are ready to answer your questions at 800-686-2237. Again, that's 800-686-2237.
The freeze-dry guy, leader in the preparedness industry for 44 years, is closing his California warehouse. Don't miss out on this huge warehouse sale and receive discounts from 30 to 40% off on the finest Mountain House and Packaway brand freeze-dried and dehydrated foods for long-term food storage or even everyday use. Plus deep discounts on all in-stock survival gear. The Freeze-Dry Guy is offering a wide selection of freeze-dried foods in number 10 cans and even individually packaged entrees. Remember, meats, vegetables, fruits, and long-range patrol rations are the main components for any long-term food storage. This is limited to stock on hand, so hurry and call 866-404-3663 or 530-798-4414. Remember, as always, free shipping to the lower 48 states. So hurry up and call 866-404-3663 or 530-798-4414. Remember, this is limited to stock on hand. The Freeze-Dry Guy is your choice for survival food in an uncertain world.
For over 5 years, you've been hearing about the Berkey Guy, so you may know a few things about him. For example, you are well aware of the superior quality and effectiveness of Berkey water filters and accessories. But did you know the Berkeys have had independent lab tests done to prove just how effective they are? It's true, and he can email you the test results. Just visit GoBerkey.com. You may also know that the Berkey Guy has helped tens of thousands of people get better prepared. Now here's something you may not know. GoBerkey.com has amazing specials and deals all the time on a wide variety of survival and preparedness products. Most ready to ship same day. Visit the Berkey Guy at GoBerkey.com and be sure to click the red Products on Sale Now button. You can always call toll-free 877-886-3653. Again, that's 877-886-3653. GoBerkey.com, home of the Berkey Guy.
We are the premier independent talk radio network, the Genesis Communications Network, GCN.
Welcome back to The Bright Side. I'm your host, Pharmacist Ben. Thanks for joining us today. We are here every day, 8 to 9 Pacific, 10 to 11 Central Time, and